Hey guys, I'm Violet, it's Monday, so let's talk. This week on Real LGBT+ Talk, that's the name of this. This week we're going to be talking about LGBT+Phobia and how it still affects our community in quite a large way. I'm going to be talking about sort of my personal opinions in regards to that. We live in a society that is pretty much just full of heteros, and quite a few of those heteros may be homophobic. So personally, there has been one homophobic attack against myself. What happened is one day I was skateboarding along, just minding my own business, and I was just listening to music and I could hear this shouting, and I was just like, what is that? So I took my headphones out and I look over, and there was a group of around about 3 or 4 boys who must have been no older than 12 shouting at me, "Girls can't skateboard." And obviously that is not homophobic, that is very sexist. But at this point I was just like, right, okay, they're just stupid boys. So I just kind of went on my way. I looked at them, I didn't really give them much attention, I didn't sort of react to it, I just skated on. And then as I got further away, I started to hear the word dyke. I mean, dyke's not normally a word that I get offended by. See, when someone that you don't know calls you it, someone that knows nothing about you, they didn't even know that I was gay. They just started calling me dyke because they saw me skateboarding, and that's obviously a stereotype. And then I just tried to ignore it, I just sort of moved on, and then I started hearing the word faggot. So at this point I was I was very angry, but I didn't react to it. I just left because they were 12. They probably didn't know what they were talking about, but at the same time it doesn't make it okay. Obviously these people were just kids, but that's what scares me, is that they might necessarily not have known what it meant, but they were saying it. They knew that it wasn't a good thing to be called. I just sort of passed it off because I was just like, right, they're kids. But when they started using those words to offend me, I mean, I'm speechless to this day. I don't honestly know what to say. It's just really saddening to think that these kids are learning these words and using them random people in the street. I was essentially just a random person in the street that they saw. This is why we need better education surrounding the topics, because kids are saying this stuff and they have no idea what it means. They don't know what it could potentially mean to someone. They don't know how offensive it is. But we never got taught that in school. We never got taught anything about it, and that's something that we desperately need. Because if I can't go out and skateboard without getting shouted at, then what kind of world is this? Thankfully that's my only experience. I've not been homophobically attacked by anyone else, but I have seen other people being attacked. This happened actually at Pride. I was volunteering at Pride this year in Glasgow. I don't know why, but these homophobic people came into Pride, of all places, and just started shouting faggot, whore, dyke. I could go on, I don't really want to, because those were just the tamer ones, but they were just walking through saying this stuff. Now obviously that got shut down very quickly. The police were on it. They were just like, no, you can't do that, get out. But it was just the fact that they came in and they weren't looking at me, but they were looking at people that were like passing them. I was just kind of off in the distance, but they were looking at people that were coming towards them and shouting this to them, and I was just like, that's not okay. Why would you go to Pride and do that? Like, what are you gaining from that? It's not as if we're going to turn around and be like, oh yeah, that's wrong. What am I thinking? I'm not gay. No, it doesn't work like that, and it really frustrates me. Homophobes frustrate me. And I also find people that say that's so gay very offensive. I don't really know if this comes under homophobic, but I feel like it should, because people that say that's so gay to describe something that is not good. Why use the word gay? Because you're just putting people that are gay down, even if you don't know it. But if someone says it to me, if someone says that's so gay, I will correct them. I'll be like, no, you can't use that word because that is something that offends me. Why can't you just replace it with a word such as lame? I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people use that so gay, and when I do hear it, when I do know the person personally, I will correct them. I do it with my family, I do it with my friends all the time. I just don't think they realise the impact that can have on someone, because when I was going through my sort of coming out process, if I heard someone say that's so gay, think of how that would make me feel. That would make me feel worthless. It would make me feel that gay is not a good thing. Homophobia is still a very big thing. I don't know why. It's 2015. You think that people would be more accepting. I mean, people are more accepting. I'm not saying that. There is a large majority of people that are more accepting. We're living in a moment in time where it is more acceptable, where it's becoming more normal, and where it's becoming bigger, I suppose. Because obviously what we just had was the USA over all of its states. I don't know how many states there is. There's like 52 or something. I know that it's been legalised. Obviously equal marriage, gay marriage, whatever you want to call it, has obviously been passed. And the same in Scotland and the UK. We legalised marriage last year. That's a big step. That's a big thing to happen, and I'm so happy that I could live during this time. But at the same time, there's still a lot of homophobes out there. There's still a lot of people that I think they're just sort of more scared than anything that we're going to like take over the world and it's going to be the next gay apocalypse. It's like ridiculous. I can understand where religion comes into it. I can understand that. You don't have to go out your way to say you're going to hell like the Westboro Baptist Church, you know. Like, obviously not every religious person is like that. There are religious people that accept it and accept people that are part of the LGBT community, and that's great. I give all my love to you. I'm not going to go any further into the religion side of things. I just wanted to mention Westboro Baptist Church and how much I want to just punch them in the face. And if you don't know who they are, they're basically a cult that target gay people, they target military people, they target just pretty much everyone that doesn't conform to what they believe in. I can only speak from a point of view from obviously a lesbian, because I've never had any other type of abuse, obviously, because I am lesbian. I am lesbian. It's like I am legend, but I am a lesbian, and that's all that I know. I don't really know what I've covered in this video, so I do apologise if I've ranted on about anything or if it's not very useful. So that's it from me this week, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Stick around for the rest of the week and watch everyone else's videos. It'll be Monday through Friday again, as always. And subscribe, like, comment, and all that stuff that you should do. So I've been Violet, you've been you, it's been Monday, so I'll see you next week. Ba-dum bum bum.